Right then, good morning, welcome to another week's video. I hope you're all doing okay. Weather in the UK is absolutely fantastic. Let's try and get some jobs done on this van this weekend. I'll show you what I've been up to in the week first. Yeah, I'll show you what I've been up to first. Let's do the progress there, do a little bit of jobs. Saturday afternoon, I had to do some errands. So England play on the telly tomorrow, so probably won't do much work tomorrow. So watch the old Euros at last. So yeah, I'll just flip you around, show you what I've done. Just bear with me. So then, door cards. So as you can see, all the noise, everyone's started work. As you can see, pretty crappy. So obviously covered with a grey carpet, filthy, dirty. Need to do something different. I'll show you next a quick video of me sort of stripping all the old carpet off. Straightforward, just rip it off there. Luckily for me, it's the same door cards. The original door cards are underneath, which has saved me a little bit of time, so just bear with me, show you what we did next. Right then, so the door cards stripped then, as you can see. I'm glad I kept everything really, make this job a load easier. Originally the door handle sort of went there on my van. See if I can show you, it sits up there. And I prefer that, to be fair, because you can rest your arm on it. So I'm going to trace around the new piece of wood and see if we can get that cut out before I go to work. So you can see from that sort of quick video, this is what we're left with, the original door card for the van. It's got all the holes in that we need. It's got the 10mm holes for the clips to hold it to the door. And the reason I want to go about using these clips, I don't want to actually see the clips on the sort of outside. I want them to be covered. I bought the clips from Amazon. You can buy them in packs of 50. I'll put that up with the clips that I bought. You need a 10mm hole if you're redoing them. I'll show you guys what we sort of did next. Straightforward really. We're just tracing around that onto new 3mm wood. I'll quickly show you though, bear with me. So yeah, so I use those sort of clamps to clamp the old board onto the new, and just trace around it really, and traced out all the holes that I need to cut. Found a decent tip on the old board, just throw some aerosol over it and then you can sort of see it come through on the door. And that was as simple as that. We've made two. Other one is over here, and now they'll be covered. I don't want to sort of put out what I'm going to cover them with at the minute. I'm not quite made my mind up. I want to try something a little bit different. So yes, that is that done. The only thing, I bought new speakers for the doors. I bought a couple of Kenwood speakers. I have them off Amazon as well. 200 watts. I will put some more speakers in the back of the van. So originally my speaker was there. I would like to move this the sort of 10 centimetre speakers round here, which I believe that is probably where they were originally, because down here it was a door pocket, and I would like to put a door pocket back in. I think they're useful, especially if you're going to be using it every day. Whose car hasn't got loads of stuff and receipts and bits and bobs and phones thrown in the door pocket, so drinks, whatever. So I do want to use that, and I do want to try and move the speaker. So that is what I'm going to do first. So I've cut the hole in the old one to the right side, so it just slips around that lip there to hold it in. This is how I'd cut the board out and trace around it. I use these sort of clamps. They're only cheap from like a pound shop, and that's how I clamp the board, so I can get it in the hole in the right place. So I'm going to mark that hole, cut it into the new board. I've checked it on the door, it'll fit where I want it to fit. It allows me then to delete that hole there and then put the door pockets back on. So then second speaker hole to delete that bottom one is cut. They're the speakers I went for. Got them off Amazon, £24. I think they were. Spin you around. Same watt as the others, but smaller, just 10 centimetre speakers. And that now will fit in there. It's snug, but that's what we want. Will fit in there. I'm going to offer it up to the door now and see if we're going to have enough room. I believe we will have, but it's worth checking. So I've done this on the old card, so I've got the 2 holes if I want to revert back to putting it in there. Right then, so you join me a bit later on. So door card then is cut out, as you can see. This is going to, the easier this is going to be depends whether you've got a template. I'm trying to think what I could do to help people who haven't, and I'm thinking I could maybe get some paper and trace around the door card with all the holes and the cuts that you need to do, and then maybe just make a small donation to the sort of channel. That's a possibility. I can't send the door cards in the post pre-cut, although it'd just be too much work with what I've got to do. So the next steps then, I'll show you these clips, so try and get focus. I need to put these clips in, and they push and turn in, and you won't be able to see them when the door card is done. Also what you'll need is your trim fix adhesive, and this is high temperature. It goes up to 110C. Now I know I've watched YouTube channels of people saying the normal sort of contact adhesive is good enough, but then I hear people, I think it's just worth just spending the extra and getting this sort of can. You know, then it's safe up to 110 sort of C, and you'll need something like that, or that brand. I got this brand off eBay, I believe, or Amazon. They come in a variety of different cans. I had 3 cans to do what I've got to do so far. And then also the big reveal of what I'm going to do the door card material in. So I haven't gone for carpet, I've gone for like this suede effect material, which is a stretch as well. That looks pretty good. I've already done one door card, so that's what I've gone for. Should look quite nice when it's done. So first job is then I need to put these clips in. They're a bit fiddly to put in, and you'll need a pair of gloves on, because they cut your hands up a little bit getting them in, because they're quite tight with that 10mm hole. You will also need 10mm drill bit. I used a cone cutter on the first couple, but you've got to be careful with the cone cutter, because obviously one small slip and your 10mm hole becomes a 20mm hole. So this is better. Right then. So next job, you need to lay your board down, and obviously on something clean, and you need to lay it out so you don't use as much of this material as you can. You need to leave yourself a couple of inches overlap, so you can fold it over. I'm going to do that first before I put the clips on. So I've got a bit of material cut. There's two options really of cutting it, I suppose. I use scissors, or equally as good as, to be fair, is a Stanley blade. Get a couple of sharp Stanley blades, that's what I used on the last one. So I'm going to cut around that now. So that's my material cut to shape. Next job, I'm going to put these clips in, and then we can see about gluing the fabric to the board. Right, the next job is the critical bit, I guess. So I don't know how I'm going to video this, to be fair, because I want to make sure I get it right. So you want to work in about 6 inches at a time. You also, because it's contact adhesive, you need to cover the wood and the carpet, and then when you've done that, you need to, from the centre in, you need to smooth it out that way from the centre. I'll try and video it and see how it goes. This stuff goes everywhere as well, so it's a good idea when you put the first little bit on that you use a towel so it doesn't go all over the black. It's like silly string, this stuff is, especially if the cap's been used before. Always a good tip as well, once you finish spraying it, just wipe the cap off. It dries really quick. Right, here we go. It's a bit stressful. It's quite expensive, this stuff is, so you don't want to get it wrong. Everywhere. The centre, centre, and out. And then just work back about another 6 inches, do the same. I'm going to cover it with the with the old towel. centre again, smooth it out. And just keep repeating that till it's all covered. Right then, so now that is stuck down. One tip I will give you with this though, it's not like the four-way stretch carpet, so once it makes contact with that foam backing stick straight away, if you was to pull it because you got it wrong, it would just rip it all up. So you just take the time and make sure it's lying flat. He's come out for a sunbathe, look. Yeah. So next step then is to flip it over onto its sort of back, and then we'll tidy up these edges, and then we're pretty much done. So I'll show you what I mean. It can be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to do that now. And that's the back all folded over, glued clips in. I'll flip it over so you can have a look. And that's the finished article, looking very nice. I'll grab the bits of trim out of the shed, I'm going to tidy those up a little bit. I'll show you what it's going to look like in the van, bear with me. And this is what it's going to look like when it's all back in the van. Kenwood speaker, chrome window wiper, my armrest, which were blue. I've just put some black sort of texture over it, repaired all those. And that's it, guys. Made the two now, both sides. Crack on with something else. Right then, gonna leave this week's video right there, and I hope that's been useful to at least somebody. So again guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. You know what, if you're new, take that 2 minutes now, just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video upload. And you know what, I'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Stay safe everybody. See you all later. Bye bye.